It's that time weekend. I'm Chef Nicolas Ganea, and I got to create a menu for a client that had gout, and that was a very awesome learning experience, which I look forward to sharing with you. Start the show. When it comes to gout, you pretty much can't eat anything, but that's not going to stop me from making something delicious. Well, minus a lot of ingredients. So one of the first things I did was I spoke to my best friend, and years ago he had gout for at least 2 weeks. And what I found very interesting was he explained to me that what ends up happening is when you have gout, it's sort of like you have little tiny knives in your toes, and every time you take a step, these tiny little knives or shards are cutting your toe. That's how he explained it. And he said that women would say that this is worse than pregnancy. I'm like, wow, that sounds intense. So I asked him, okay, well, then what foods did you have? He said, I just ate pasta. That's all I could eat. Then I asked the question, what helps gout? And all these ingredients that popped up, which helped me come up with a menu. Then I followed up another question, what food should I avoid so I don't have this problem? And one of the key things is you cannot serve them protein. Like, you could serve them fish, but that's in the medium area. So I just eliminated everything that could even trigger gout. I'm like, nope, not using it, nope. So first what I did for this dish is I got sour cherries, which are the ones that actually help you. You know how it works. Boil it, puree it, you know, sauce. Then I got sweet potato and, you know, cut it in pieces, threw it into the pot, boiled it, and then I smashed it up and made it into a cake. At least that was like the best thing I could do. Mixing some chickpeas, seared it, throw it in the oven, and boom. At that point, I got some bok choy and just boiled it and mixed in ginger. And all these ingredients, if you've noticed, ginger, lemon, sour cherry, these help gout. So I was trying to maximize all of these foods and ingredients that help gout, you know, have a, what they call a gout attack. And I was like, hopefully this works. And then plated it up, boom, 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 ba. Keep in mind, this is not a gout dish, but I wanted to share this, and I figure you might find it a little funny. Now, how this dish came about was, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I never thought that I would utter these words onto this channel. Meatloaf. I'm not hating on meatloaf, I'm just saying that the word meatloaf is just so unattractive. It just sounds like, ugh. So what I added into my meatloaf was, obviously I got ground beef, added some truffle, and then I thought to myself, should I add more truffle oil?
I shouldn't.
And then my conscience was saying to me,
Do it.
Then I added some other ingredients in there, such as sage. I did do pine nuts for someone else, but yeah. So in the meantime, while I threw the meatloaf into the oven, I made a mushroom sauce, which I didn't even record. Unbelievable. I can't even believe myself sometimes. But you know what I ended up doing. Blender. And then at the end, just finished it up by getting some mustard greens and some spinach, finished in the pan, and then poured out my meatloaf. And here's the thing, this is why you add egg to your meatloaf. If you ever make meatloaf in your life. I don't know if you will. It goes everywhere or juices. So I forgot about that. I'm like, that's why you do this. The fat renders out and then separates. Then I just plated it up and boom, 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 ba. And I will tell you this as a heads up. Next week is my last episode of the year. It's been a great year. I want to say that thank you for an awesome year, guys. This is probably the biggest year I've had yet for my business. And it's all thanks to you guys as well and your support and giving me the motivation. And it's just by just watching and viewing. It makes me know that, am I onto something? Am I actually doing something that's helping people? Is this, you know, motivating you guys or innovating or whatever it is? This is something that's important to me, and I'm glad that I'm able to share it with you guys. So I really appreciate this, and I believe next year is going to be my biggest, bestest year. Best year. Now, here's the thing. I always say that every year, but every year just keeps getting better and better and better. And I don't know. I just feel lucky at times. Alright, thanks guys. If you want to, you know, if this is the first time you're here, you can click up here if you're on mobile, or if you're on desktop, click underneath here, which will take you to a page. And all you have to do is click the like button and we'll We post weekly every, Wednesday. I haven't been doing it lately because there's been too much going on lately. And then plus I broke my mic. If you guys knew that I broke my mic, that was really dumb. If you only knew how I did that. It just fell. Anyway, I will see you guys next week for the last episode for 2018, and unbelievable. What a great year. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week, and peace!